I'm Tisha.
I'm Loren.
And this is the Open Booked Podcast. Today, we are talking about Heat of the Everflame, by Penn Cole, the third, not final, in the Kindred's Curse saga.
And it's a biggin.
Yes.
Don't even get us started on the fact that we thought that this was a complete trilogy.
Yeah.
I swear I saw that on a Book Talkers page.
Yeah.
Because Tisha had said, I think I might start this. And I was like, oh, I want to start that too. Let's just cover it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how the conversation went. Because we've been talking to you guys all year about our emotional distress from all of these cliffhangers. And yet again, let's just count it down. How many we've experienced. Onyx Storm set the tone. Number 2 was Metal Slinger.
Mm-hmm.
With a twist we never saw coming.
Yeah.
Period. 3, Silver Elite.
Mm-hmm.
4, Shield of Sparrows.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
5, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
How much more emotional devastation can we take?
None. I'm done for the year.
I'm done. I actually have found us complete series. When we're ready to get back into romantasy, I actually have identified some for us, just so you know.
Oh, good.
And the series we're covering later for spooky season, we've already kind of got our next ones planned out. And it's complete. It's 2 books done. So
good.
That is what we need. We're done. Because we know that when the seconds come out to these, all these books, or the next book, we're going to be in the same boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gluttons for punishment.
Yes, very much so. So first, what are you reading?
I started our book for next week. You Belong Here by Megan Miranda. Yeah, I started that. It is on Spotify for those of you who want to follow along. I'm going to start trying to identify everywhere you can read them. It's in Spotify for free. You can use an Audible credit for it. Mm-hmm. It was our book of the month. We got it on early release. So we actually got it last month for free. Or not for free. Girl math included in my subscription. I think you got it too.
Yeah, I did.
And then also I'm still working on that one series that I just stumbled across. Hang on, let me go to it and tell you. I can't remember the name of the series. I finished City of Gods and Monsters. I'm reading City of Souls and Sinners. And the series is called House of Devils.
Okay.
Emma talks about them, I think.
Lisa was telling me about a girl that she follows. I guess she's also from Gravitt, and she posted about it.
Okay.
She's like, she posts about books more than you do. I was like, okay.
Add me.
Yeah. So yeah. You Belong Here, or You Don't Belong Here.
Ooh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. And then what book did you get this month?
I'm pretty sure I got that one. My box said it was delivered on Monday.
Uh-huh.
And I always do an add-on because it's only $10, because I've been a member for so long. And it wasn't. So then I emailed, I got that book. I'm checking my app. I've literally been a member for 3 years, and I have never had my box have delivery issues. So I emailed them and was like, hey, it was USPS, so they don't have a picture. Because usually I would see the picture and be like, oh, I know which porch that is. I gave my neighbors a couple days. None of them have brought it over, and they usually would. It's not like they would just take it. So I'm like, okay. So I emailed them, and they're sending me a new box. But
that's nice.
I had another issue with my bookish box, and it said it was delivered, and then showed up the next day. So I'm guessing they delivered it to my neighbor, because when it was brought back the next day, it was in a different spot, not where the post office person leaves it. So anyways, I think my mail lady's losing it. Before I get into my bookish box, you want to say what you're reading? It's kind of escalated.
I am listening to The Testaments. I'm almost done with that because it finally became available on Libby. That is the second in the Handmaid's Tale series.
Oh, okay.
I think that's all there is at all. Maybe ever. I don't know if she'll add to it, but this makes me really excited for the show that's coming out because they just announced that right after Handmaid's Tale finished. But that, and I finally I thought I purchased Atmosphere on Audible the other day, and it's not in my library, so I don't know if I fever dream that or what, but um, yeah, that's all I'm reading right now.
Nice.
And then I just finished re-listening to the last 3 chapters of this.
I listened to the last chapter again.
Yeah.
I finished it and was so confused, and I'm still confused after re-listening. I hope
Same.
you got... Okay, that doesn't
Same.
make me feel any better. Here's my bookish box.
Ooh.
We always show these because, yeah, it's called The Human, or The Female, by... I don't know how to pronounce the name. Wright is the last name.
Envy?
Yeah, I can't tell if that's a V or a U. That's more of a font issue.
Yeah.
But this, look at that.
So beautiful.
These edges and stuff are unreal. And then, look at the...
Oh my gosh.
I like that more.
Yeah.
These
that
books
cover.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're all signed. They
Okay.
take forever. We've talked about this, but
Yeah.
they are beautiful.
So well
I've
worth
gotten
it.
4 now. Yeah, for sure. I've gotten 4 now, so I'm gonna have to, you know, like my book of the months have a section. I need to get a section going for them. But I also chose for my other book of the month, my add-on, The Immortal Consequences. Did you see that one? It was the one with sprayed edges. I did that as my add-on.
I checked out too quick, so I think I added it to my next shipment.
It looks really pretty.
I was like, sprayed edges, I need it.
Yeah. And it's pink and black, and it's just really cute. I think it's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Or romantasy.
Or maybe it was... Yeah, that was definitely it. Immortal Consequences.
Man,
so
we have the same
be here
taste.
Next month.
Yeah. So funny. I think let's get into yapping, but first, I didn't put this on the agenda, but it just popped in my head. I think we need to talk about The Hunting Wives.
You watched it all?
I have not watched it all. I started it. But I will say...
It's a book. Yeah, I saw that.
I have it as my book of the month from which month? I just thought this was
on
a
that
small...
back outer.
It's not on it on this one.
It's on the very back of the cover.
Talking about here?
No, of the outside. Like, put the thing back on it.
Okay.
There.
April 2021.
Oh my gosh.
And I haven't read it. I was a member, and then I stopped being a member, and then I've been consistent for 3 years now, but I had a dabbling in 2021, 2022. Well, 2021, yeah. Where I did it for a few months, so I guess this is one of them. But anyways, it's the talk of the town right now.
It is, and it is fucking wild.
Apparently it's making women question things. I don't know, I've seen a lot of memes about what's going on there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I started it. I really like all the actresses in it. They're all like Brittany Snow, and then the other, I can't think of her name, but she's
Millennial.
Yeah, her. So, anyways, interested to see how it goes, but it's all over social media. I kind of want to read the book first, but then I'm always disappointed, so maybe I'll do the show, then the book. Because...
That's what I've started doing.
Yeah. Did you start reading it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I added it to want to read.
I saw it pop up on your Goodreads. Did you watch all the show?
Mm-hmm.
So you're done? Is there going to be another season? Because the book is kind of short. So.
I feel like there has to be.
That's what everyone's saying. I'm like, okay, so they may be embellishing some things from the book, or like adding on other plots, because the book is tiny. I mean, not tiny. Compared to the book we just read, it's like probably 300 or 400 pages. I don't know. It's small.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's very good, and people aren't figuring out what's going on. I have a coworker who was like, I swear I thought this was a murder mystery whodunit. And my husband walked in and said, is this a sex show? And I was like, it's Netflix, so yeah.
Yeah, it's both.
Checks both boxes. Speaking of Netflix, I'm pissed at them. Because I am emotionally damaged. Did you watch My Oxford Year?
Not yet.
We need to talk about it. I want you to go in knowing it's not a rom-com. Because I did not.
Yeah, the picture makes it look like a rom-com.
It's not. So, I read the book, or I watched the movie, and I'm just going to leave it at that. It's not what I expected. Great movie. Mm-hmm. Acting's great. I love the girl who plays the main character, because everything she's done is like on Netflix, and it's great. And then the guy is the guy who plays King George in the Queen Charlotte Bridgerton show.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's popular too. So they're both like Netflix actor, like they're like known for Netflix roles. So I was like, okay, this looks cute. I liked the show, very well done. I'm gonna leave it at that. But then I get on TikTok and see people bitching about it.
Hmm.
Like it's apparently very different from the book. So then I'm like, I love to punish myself. Beep beep beep. Go over. It's on Everand. So
Uh-huh.
I listened to the book in a day. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. So
Okay.
dive in. Okay.
Oh, before we move on, I did want to mention this is a 3P author, Stacey Willingham. She is next to Alice Feeney, in my opinion, for thriller or mystery. And yes, Flicker in the Dark, so fucking good. And All the Dangerous Things, so fucking good, all of them. And this is an early release because we are Book of the Month members. We got it. If our books were delivered on time, we got it 5 days ago, so August 4th, and it doesn't come out until August 26th. So that is one benefit to being Book of the Month members.
And this is our third or fourth time. We're not sponsored yet. We want to be. This is our third or fourth early release.
Yeah.
Through Book of the Month.
Year.
Just this year. Yeah. I'm a Book of the Month stan. Like, seriously, I could not say better things. Like, they are amazing. And the customer service, me having an issue, it's not their fault that the USPS service sucks. Always. And doesn't post pictures or whatever, but they still made it right immediately. And so, mad respect for that.
Yeah. And nowhere else can you get a hardback book with, like, the very, like, buttery feeling book cover for $12 a month. Or was it $18 a month, maybe? But still.
Yeah, it went up to 18. But the real kicker is if you're wanting to build a library like me, you can add on for $10, and you can add on once you become a member for a year, 4 books a month. So yes, it sounds expensive. You're like, okay, we're getting into $50-something here. That's 2 hardcovers at Barnes & Noble.
Easily. Yeah.
And you're getting 5.
Yeah.
That's not girl math. That's just facts right there. So, highly, highly recommend Book of the Month.
And they're all formatted to be the same height, so you don't have all of the inconsistencies. Like,
look at how beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They all have the Book of the Month logo. It tells you who the actual publishing company is. But I just also noticed that they're all printed and bound in the U.S.
I love that.
So,
very cool.
American jobs.
Yep, I love it.
American jobs, yeah. Okay, let's yap.
You want to yap? Okay. First and foremost, we've talked about the books that have emotionally damaged us this year and left us on a cliffhanger. One of them being Silver Elite by Danny Francis. We also went on an investigation discovery to try to figure out who Danny Francis is to no avail.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. Yesterday, this is hot off the press. Yesterday, Danny Francis announced the sequel to Silver Elite. It's called Broken Dove, and it's going to be out in May of 2026. You're like pre-ordering now? Beep, beep, beep.
Right at a year, because didn't Silver Elite come out like April or May? That's nice.
And I'm wondering, I literally went to go pre-order, and I'm like, wait, we got Silver Elite early release, Book of the Month with sprayed edges. Are they going to do, because they will do series like that, are they going to do it?
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
If they do, I want to hold so that they match.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, big news here.
Look very pretty.
Yeah.
Love it. And it's got that same like flourish thing, just like the Silver Elite did. So,
but it's red.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's significant. I don't know. Since we're talking about those sort of things, Quicksilver, I don't think emotionally damaged us because we were kind of disappointed. I'm going to tell you this, Tisha. I'm going to reread Quicksilver now that I'm not as emotionally damaged from Onyx Storm. I think we talked about this. I feel bad for any book that I read after a really good one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be super critical, even if I think it's a good book. People are obsessed with Quicksilver. People who have the same taste as us are obsessed with it. Maybe I can't get over that the main male character's name is Kingfisher. I don't know.
Maybe.
But we have that second book titled Brimstone coming out November 18th. Yeah. So,
exciting.
This next fall, I've been saying this, when we have a day where we don't have a lot of yap, I'm literally just going to go through all the releases to books that we've read and covered and all of the movie news. Because I think it's worth staying up to date, because I'm constantly like Googling, when does this come out? When does it like, and the movies, gosh, we have a very, very packed next few months for movies. Okay, that being said, movies. The trailer for Regretting You came out.
Yes, and it's beautiful.
It looks really good. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is probably one of we've talked about this, least favorite Colleen Hoover books.
Yeah.
But I think in a movie it will be fine. The book, it's very frustrating, and if you guys have read it, you'll know about the lack of communication between the mother and the daughter. And you understand both sides, but also you're like, just fucking talk to each other. Yes. For months, for a long time. So, yeah. I wonder how they're going to do that in the movie. I assume it's not going to feel as long because it's an hour and a half, 2-hour movie versus a 8-hour audiobook. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. But the trailer looks great. Dave Franco, perfect Jonah. Like, yes. All the cast is so good. Scott Eastwood as the husband. I mean, this cast is good. I loved the kid standing by the sign, because one of my favorite parts of that book is the pizza delivery thing. Yeah. So I was like, don't take that out, please. I love that part. And it's apparent they did not, because it's in the trailers. Yeah. Yeah, excited about that. Colleen Hoover also posted this week that all 3 of the movies that are in production have finished filming. So we have Verity, Regretting You, and Reminders of Him. Which Verity and Reminders of Him are 2 of our favorites. Yes. Also, we were really pissed about the casting for Reminders of Him, but after I've seen some more, I think they might have done okay. Yeah. We were very pissed about Ledger at first. Like, we were drunk at a concert, like, does this look like an ex-NFL player to you? But yeah.
I actually just watched something with Tyreek in it. Oh, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And
he's in that?
He's really good. I was like...
Is that movie good?
Yeah.
You had to think about it, though.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean, you know, the precipice of the whole movie is they kill somebody, blah, 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 and then the person comes back and hunts them down. So this was a twist on it, because it does have Freddie Prinze Jr., it does have Sarah Michelle Gellar, and it does have... I can't think of her name. But she was the Ghost Whisperer.
So the OG cast is back. Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought they just went to the premiere to like support.
No, they're in it. And then Brandy is in it too. Brandy. And yeah, because she was in like the second or third one of the original series. Okay. So yeah, so fucking good. And I think there's going to be a second one because of it.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. But Tyreek was really good. I was like, oh, okay. I did not expect that at all, because he looks very, in all of Colleen's posts that she's made at least, he just looks very young and not like traditionally attractive. Like, he's got a very chiseled face, but just not like the whole package.
Doesn't he have really pretty blue eyes?
I think they're greenish, or they change maybe. Hazel.
They better be gray. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I think he's going to do really good in this, and now I'm excited to see it.
Okay, yeah, no, the more pictures I saw of him, the more I could see it. And then I saw the truck and everything, I'm like, okay. Also, Lainey being in it, I'm interested to see how she does, because she was a terrible actress in Yellowstone, I'm not going to lie. But I'm interested to see how she does in it. Yeah, no, it's exciting. The little girl who's playing Diem looks super cute. I'm like, okay, this is...
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be good.
Adorable. Yeah.
And Verity, we already have talked about this cast 100 times being top tier. Well, at least Anne Hathaway. We love her.
Yes. And Dakota Johnson.
I mean, this is insane. We'll talk about this till we're blue in the face. The casting that they've done for these 3 and The Housemaid.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. So, we'll keep things updated as we hear things or trailers come out, in case people live under rocks and don't see it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, lots of book stuff this week. Okay, non-book stuff. This blew my mind, and I thought there's no way this is real. But I've seen several credible news sources, and my Google search prompted this to be true. Supposedly. Okay. There is a man named, I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name, Ismail Azizi. Mm-hmm. He lives in Tanzania, which is interesting because I've been on a planning vacations I can't afford kick and have planned African safaris in this specific country. Apparently it's beautiful safari country there. Mm-hmm. So he lives there. He's lived there his whole life. According to tons of people, he has died 6 times and always wakes up. Okay, I'm going to read how he's died. The real question here is, how does he keep dying like... Okay, number 1, workplace accident, which if you live in the part of Africa that has the big 5, you know, mm-hmm. I can see a workplace accident being a thing.
Yeah.
Number 2, malaria. Also, where he lives, malaria is still a thing.
Yeah.
Number 3, a car crash. That could happen to anyone. Mm-hmm. Number 4, a venomous snake bite. Okay. Number 5, he fell into a pit. And then number 6, the locals were terrified of him, shunned him out, and burnt his house down with him inside of it, and he woke up. He died, technically, from smoke inhalation. Okay. This guy was pronounced dead by medical professionals all 6 times. It's not like they were just like, oh, he's asleep. No. One time he was in the morgue for 3 days, Tisha, and just woke up.
This guy's got 9 lives, and he's running out.
He's got 3 left. This guy's a vampire. Like
something.
This makes no sense, and they can't explain why. And the poor guy now, he can't find a job. He's been shunned from his village, so he lives out in this house by himself away from everyone because they're scared of him. Now he's scared he won't die. That's the interview I saw. He said, I'm scared when my time comes. I'm not going to die. I'm all alone.
That's sad.
Isn't that... It's kind of sad, but also, like, is this real life? I mean, I guess nothing surprises me anymore, but this did.
Yeah. So weird, because my mind goes to, like, I just saw an article that they're about to do a lethal injection on a man that has a defibrillator. So he has a pacemaker implanted.
Yeah.
And they'll have to do like a magnet swipe over it to get it to stop before they do a lethal injection so he can actually die. Because if not, it would just keep restarting his heart. And it could electrocute him. So my brain goes to defibrillator? What?
Yeah, that's just the electric chair at that point.
Yeah.
Apparently, I need to look more into this for next week, but I just saw an article as I was like logging in that a bunch of Arkansas inmates that are on death row are suing Arkansas for some reason, and I didn't read into it, so TBD on that, but I'm like, I wonder why.
Probably because they did away with the actual like death penalty for so long, and they just started, I think, a couple years ago, maybe 22, putting those people to death, and they're only doing like 1 a year.
Let's get them all done.
Yeah,
we're paying for them to eat.
Line them up.
Yeah, they're probably pedophiles, murderers, rapists.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to them. Dead pedophiles don't reoffend.
Speaking of Arkansas jails, yes. What's his name? McGann? They caught the murderer.
We didn't. Why is this not number 1? Why is this? They caught him, and he was a school teacher. Yeah. He just got hired to be a teacher, 3rd grade in Springdale, which is about 20 minutes from us, and about 20 minutes from where he committed the crimes.
Yeah.
28-year-old guy. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, James McGann, look up how he got caught. There's a video. He was getting his hair cut.
Yeah, and I guess, so I read an article that said the person who, like, gave the police the sketch, or, like, helped them with it, identified a black Kia Stinger initially. Mm-hmm. So I think the police put the black Ford Focus out to put us off of his trail so that he didn't go into hiding.
Yeah. No, that's what I think too, because the lead state trooper lady at the press conference was like, social media did not help us in this case. In fact, it hindered it. Because they didn't want them to know that they were onto him. Also, like, there was a local podcast guy, I don't know his name, but he's up here, who interviewed some of the witnesses and gave out key information to the case that, if he would have heard, would have probably sent him in hiding. I'm assuming he didn't hear it. And she addressed that directly, like that witnesses were speaking to a podcast, which is insane to me for an active investigation, that they wouldn't have told. Maybe they told him and they didn't listen. The witnesses, like, you need to sign an NDA or whatever. Like, you can't say shit until we figure this out, because if he knows we're onto him, he'll run. But yeah, and I also found out, I think they released about what happened with the little girls. I think there was some speculation with how they got where they were, but it sounded to me like he popped out, attacked the man. The mom took the girls to safety. They were a half mile in, so she didn't go all the way back to the car, but I think she went up and like had them hide or something, and then went back, and some other hikers found the girls, and then they went and found the bodies. That's the way that the thing they released sounded. It was very vague, but I mean, she couldn't have run a half mile and then gone back without running into someone, so she had to have just had them go up the way, and I would say like hide in a bush, hide under, like, hide.
Yeah.
But
just go hide.
We also need to talk about, there's some allegations of him being inappropriate with little girls at prior schools.
Yeah. That's why he left Flower Mound, and I don't think I saw anything about him at Sand Springs. They said from the jump that he left of his own accord and got another job out of state. But it's still so freaking weird to me that they both moved here within 2 weeks of each other and just happened upon each other, and he had all of this prepared to be able to kill them. Did you see where they linked him possibly to that Vermont killing?
Yeah, they tried for Michigan and Vermont. Michigan, I think DNA debunked it, but they're checking the DNA for that other one. But that one is weird because it's called Devil's Lake and not Devil's Den, so it's similar. And also the description of the person: backpack, all black clothing. The height is the same. The murder.
He had red hair.
Way was the same.
Short red hair on top.
It was literally sounded like him. I think they have DNA though, which is good. So hopefully, I hope it was for the family's sake to get closure and get him taken care of. But also the fact that if he's done it before and gotten away with it is terrifying as well.
And wild, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Speaking of Arkansas news, we're just getting painted in a real bad light lately. I'm sure you remember the doctor who got caught on video walking around naked in his office. You remember him from last year? I think he's in Blytheville.
Kind of remember that, but I also don't.
Okay, so they have cameras in the front office. They caught him middle of the day, walk up completely naked, doing things to himself, and then he finished on one of his employees.
Oh, I do remember that now. Yeah.
Okay, they had suspended his license.
Mm-hmm.
And the board finally met yesterday or the day before and completely suspended it. So he's not, for 5 years, he can't practice medicine. But in 5 years, he could reapply. And they could reevaluate it at that time. So let's say he had a substance abuse issue, went to rehab, whatever. I don't know what the case is. I didn't see any of those details other than they finally did just pull the plug and suspend his license revoke his license for 5 years.
I'm just like, what the fuck? How is that not a sex offense?
So she may be pressing charges separately.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that and circle back. But
a violation of the Hippocratic Oath.
She could, yeah, but she could also press charges for sexual assault.
Yeah.
Whoever. And then the other girls who were present could probably file sexual harassment.
Yeah.
It's just
wild.
We're in the news too much lately for not the right reasons.
Yep. Clintons did way too much.
Well, that brings me to my next point. Here we are again. Except the Clintons don't claim Arkansas as their home anymore. Thank the Lord. They claim New York. So, again, I'm totally fine. My mental health is great. No issues here. Just
we are not going to suicide ourselves.
We're not going to run away. We're not going to suicide ourselves. We are happy, healthy.
Just don't watch the videos I share.
Mind your business, okay? The Epstein investigation, which again, I think we've talked about this so much lately. I don't trust anything. I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know what isn't. I know that the vice president is having a dinner this weekend, supposedly, with all of the, like, Kash Patel from the FBI and Pam Bondi, like, the attorney general. I think they were going to set, like, what are we going to do about it? Ghislaine Maxwell is just blabbing, is what it sounds like to me. She just got moved to, like, this luxury prison in Texas. So to me, it sounds like she said, I'll talk if you get me in better accommodations. That's
100.
my guess. So she moved and she's talked. She said Trump is not implicated in any criminal activity.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, there's probably going to be a lot of that. Like, not just him, but a lot of other people who were in the same space that weren't necessarily involved in the criminal portion of it, maybe just like the financial, because he was a businessman first and foremost. But I don't know if she just said that because he got these new digs. I don't know. But apparently there is some subpoenas going out, and specifically to Bill and Hillary Clinton were this week. Yeah.
Good.
There's never been a doubt at all that they were involved. Like, I don't think, if they say they're not, I know this isn't true.
And also, with Monica Lewinsky just putting out her book last year, like, I wonder how much she knew, because she was his right hand.
Yep. Oh, she probably knows a lot more than she's been saying for her own
safety,
mental health. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I've heard. I don't think they're doing much. They're just doing a lot of talking to get the people to think they're doing something, because nothing will unite all sides like the government not doing things they say they're going to do, specifically relating to conspiracy theories, because our generation doesn't fuck around with those. It's not even a conspiracy at this point. But okay, next order of business, more tea. Marilyn Monroe, everyone knows who she is. When she died, they said she, like, sleeping dose, pill overdose, killed herself. It was like the message. This gentleman who's in his 70s now, maybe early 80s, that did her autopsy, has spoken out pretty much saying, I'm old. He said, I don't know why they had me do it. He was, like, fresh out of training. They had him do it versus, like, all of these older, more established, more experienced autopsy techs, which to me means they thought he was impressionable, which it sounds like it worked. Pretty much saying that he didn't find any evidence that she was given any drugs, like, through a needle. There was no pokes on her body at all. And the sleeping pills, like, weren't in her stomach. I don't know. Take that with what you will. It could just be a man who's old and wants to do some trolling, or it could just be a man who has had a guilty conscience for 50 years that wants to say something now. You never know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think she died the way she did. They think it was a government hit because of JFK.
100%.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'd be curious to see, like, the photos from her autopsy, because you know they take photos.
Yeah.
And I mean, did he know to look, like, between the toes or between the fingers, like,
yeah,
in the underarm or behind the ear, like,
yeah. Also, they said that they had all of her remains, like, immediately destroyed after the autopsy, so they couldn't be, like, re-examined, which is red flag number one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting theories.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the government did it. I think they killed him too.
Yeah.
I think they killed them both. Okay. This is fun. We're going on more fun notes here. You know how there's Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
Get ready for Spirit Christmas.
Won't that be the same as, like, the Hallmark store?
Yeah, but it's going to pop up in abandoned buildings, just like Spirit Halloween.
Oh, man.
I was like, why haven't they done that? I feel like Spirit Halloween's very marketable for our generation, but so is Christmas.
Yeah.
I know prior generations didn't go all out for Halloween like our generation, which I find interesting. I feel like we are much more Halloween.
I feel like our generation is just morbid in general. We're okay talking about things that prior generations always considered too taboo to speak aloud.
We don't give a fuck.
No. Which is also so weird that our generation is, like, needs labels and, like, all these special accommodations. So it's, like, a very stark contrast between the people that just let it all out and don't care about anything, and then the other people that need their hand held and coddled and need security blankets and safety rooms where they can meditate and have quiet time. I mean, yes, I'd like to be in a padded room sometimes for some peace and quiet, but I don't need that at my work.
No. Yeah, no, it is interesting. For sure. Last bit of fun business. They discovered new dinosaur tracks in Texas after the 4th of July floods. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. I think I saw something about that too.
There were like a lot of them too. It wasn't just like one or two. I think it was like 10, 20, which obviously what happened was a total travesty. I'm not saying that at all, but it is cool that in our country we are still finding, and even across like the world. I mean, I was just on this kick I told you earlier about planning vacations I'll never afford. I wasn't only planning an African safari, I was also planning an Egypt trip. You know, I be talking about Egypt a lot. I like Egypt.
That's my dream.
They are discovering so much shit still. It's insane. There's a woman, Dr. Martinez, whose like life's mission is to find Cleopatra. Do you follow her at all? You should. There's a lot of people that cover her stuff. It's very interesting, but they're still discovering, like, on her hunt for Cleopatra, all sorts of new stuff. I think Egypt is like a gold mine for ancient stuff. It's insane.
Yeah.
But anyways, I find it interesting. Should we talk about this fucking book?
Let's get into it, because I'm pissed.
Yeah. Are we ready for the blurb?
Spoilers, real quick, for all three. And if we make any suggestions or assumptions about the next one, we're obviously just guessing because it doesn't even come out for another fucking year. So.
Don't at us. We're just good at this. That's what I like to say now.
Yeah.
Because every week we are right about something.
Yeah.
Okay. The war has begun. Both sides demand Diem's allegiance or her death. Dun dun dun. After her disastrous coronation, Diem finds herself at the center of the conflict between the Descended and the Guardians, with her newfound friends and the man she's falling for on one side, and the mortals she has vowed to protect on the other. Diem must walk a careful line to save the people she loves, even from one another. When the mystery of her unusual heritage begins to unravel, it sends Diem and Luther on an unexpected journey across the realms. The answers they seek may hold the key to winning the war, but finding them will require Diem to face painful truths about her mother, her bloodline, and her fate. Meanwhile, the Crowns have set Diem in their sights. Some could be her greatest allies, while others want her dead. To end their oppressive reign, Diem must sort friend from foe and risk it all to build an army of her own. But a powerful figure in the north has plans that could change everything. There's a lot to unpack.
Now I need to look at the map.
First and foremost, I want to say Luther deserves better than Diem. And at me if you want. She is an idiot. Her mom is the worst fucking character in this book. I cannot stand her mom.
Awful.
She is the fucking worst. Off with her head. Literally.
Yeah.
Luther is too understanding. I will just say about the whole Godstone thing. I figured out that her blood was the cure the second she said, I accidentally cut my hand mixing. Yeah. Immediately I was like, it's her blood. And then all this, we found a cure. She put her blood in it. And then how the fuck did she not? I'm sorry. Dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to tell me your thoughts on the ending. I just want to hear what you say.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't either.
And why? Why wouldn't she just, if it came down to that, why wouldn't she just kill the other one and then take that crown? And then she wins. And then who's going to stand up to a person with 4 or 5 crowns? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I get he killed everybody, but you had a deal and you're just going to go back on it? Like, and then you're obviously immediately betrayed. You get what you put in. I mean.
Yeah. What I don't understand, okay, the lady that we thought was going to betray her actually showed up, right? She showed up. She voted yes. This is where I start to lose it. She shows up. She votes yes. Technically, it's done deal right there. He killed her before it was done? Is that his thought process?
Yeah.
But then she gets the crown. So she immediately has that vote of yes.
Yeah. So how can they even put her in that? How can they control her?
Then why is she like okay staying there? She could have gotten off the island, or would she have lost her magic because she thought she's going back on this blood bond thing? That's the part I don't understand. But so she had to stay there for a year? Just kill that queen and her blood thing's over, right?
The thing I thought of, because they said DM Bellator must stay here for a year. So if they can find a way for her to,
like her and Luther get married.
Yeah, and she take the Corbois name.
Yeah.
Which is what everyone knows her as anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she can leave. But because of the other thing they did, no what are those flying things called? Griffins?
Oh, yeah, it's not. We're getting into the fourth wing. But yeah, her little dragon lion thing.
Yeah. And then the no human or crown can step on the soil.
Only crowns can step on the soil, right?
Yeah, so no human or creature, like whatever their flying thing is, can step on the soil. Only the crowns. So they'll have to like drop them in the ocean outside of it, or
this is what I'm wondering. If her and Luther get married and he becomes a crown, technically through marriage, could he step on the island?
Yeah, but how can they get married when they're like they can't be in the same place and there can't be another person in the same place?
He'd have to be like on the back of the little dragon lion thing while she's on the ground, and then they just vow verbally. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They've got to find a way to do that. Like, is there not some portal they can stand by and like look at each other? Like,
yeah.
No.
It's 2025. Figure it out.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no, I'm interested about that too. I kept thinking, why the fuck did she stay? But that makes sense with the Corbois versus Bellator name. The mom and the whole Guardians, I'm just over them.
Yeah, like fucking take them out and call it good. Then you don't have to deal with any of it.
So that pissed me off. Also, is she just collecting these crowns like fucking Thanos collecting Infinity Stones or what? Yeah. She now has 4 kingdoms.
Yeah.
Out of
which I don't understand. Because they said she gets 5 votes. So how does she have 5 votes, but she only has 4 crowns?
She has.
But at the time, she only had 3.
Oh, because she counted that other girl. It thing.
Yeah, the they, them.
And then that person got one person other to vote.
Okay.
So that would put her 5 before
the 2.
Before the girl showed up.
And she got the 4th crown. Okay.
Yeah. So that got her the majority, but...
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get how she's going to get off the island, how they're going to get to her. Like, how's she going to get the message to them that she can leave after a year?
She told Luther 1 year, and he said, "Stay strong, my queen," or something like that.
Okay. And then
Didn't she, as he was flying off?
Yeah, the guard sacrificing himself, but not really. Mm-hmm. Her brother sacrificed him.
The brother left his ass.
It's like, tell her. How fucking brutal. I mean, I get, yes, you saved the king consort or whatever, but what the fuck?
Can we talk about this book is called... Yeah. This book is called Everflame, and it's the slowest burn, all 3 of them, in the history of slow burns.
The slowest. How do you not have any sex until 3 chapters before the end of the 3rd book?
And then immediately they're separated again. What the...
Yeah. For a whole fucking year.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the 4th book is gonna...
sex, but...
Yeah, they did. I'm like, her coochie be hurting. But I just wonder if they're gonna pick up the 4th book as far as like her being imprisoned and like counting the days like her mom.
Yeah.
And do some like callbacks to that, or if it's going to be like a whole year later and then they'll flash back to like the island. I don't know.
You saying that, what if that's why the mom was in there? She had some curse or whatever to hold her in there X amount of days, or until this happened, until the king died. Like the king put her there, Ulthar.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you have to stay here until I die. And then once he died, because she's like, I know it's coming soon. And then once it happens, she's out free running around.
Also, I want to call back to one line the mother said, that makes me think we need to know a lot more about her heritage. Says, I was never just mortal, or I was never just human.
Yes. Yeah.
When I read that, I was like, wait. Okay, because I wondered, because she has this healing ability. It doesn't talk about any of the crowns that she's inherited having that ability, but her mom's the best healer ever. So, I wonder if her mom is not a descendant from, like, the old gods. And obviously her dad is, like, this forgotten, which we need to talk about that too, her dad is like this other forgotten descendant. So if she is connected to both these old gods that are forbidden to be talked about and the descended gods, that's what I think. That's my theory.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The mom knows more too than she said. I cannot stand her mom at all. Like, Luther was helping her smuggle out children for years, and she still had the audacity to, like, lose her fucking mind and treat him like shit and try to kill him on multiple occasions. Like, he was saving half-breeds like your daughter when you were fucking killing people and blowing shit up and causing mass mayhem, and you don't trust him? She's so delusional. So delusional.
Yeah. And the fact that Diem even is going to such lengths to save her, like, she abandoned you.
Yes.
And poisoned you for 2 decades so that you wouldn't have power.
Yeah.
Is it because your power she knew would be stronger than her own? Or is it to protect you because everybody just thinks you're mortal?
Yep. Also, she should have had the conversation with her once she became old enough and said, hey, if you ever stop taking this, this is why. I'm protecting you. You need to know so that you can protect yourself if anything ever happens to me. She's the leader of the Guardians. She's involved in smuggling missions. She's involved in all of this shit that could get her killed on a daily basis or go missing or whatever. Her daughter needed to be equipped with the information to protect herself. And the husband. Because apparently the husband didn't even fucking know. He suspected. She didn't even tell the love of her life. Horseshit. She's the worst. Yeah, I hope she dies. The dad should have stayed alive and she should have died. Because I respected the dad.
Yeah. And even though he was uncomfortable and didn't know how, he tried. He tried to be there and support Diem in her new role. Like,
yeah.
He wasn't
even got
super
him
comfortable.
Killed.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Anyways, this book was a roller coaster. The beginning, I was nothing but pissed. And the fact she still keeps saving this one-armed motherfucker. Vance. Kill the sumbitch. She needs to take a lesson from Violet Sorrengail. When you choose a side, you stick by that fucking side and burn it all to the ground.
Yeah.
Violet did the same shit she's doing, in my opinion. It's a similar concept. Yeah. Anyways, I think she has too big of a heart to be a queen. She's gonna have to learn to compartmentalize or something.
Yeah. So there's 9 realms.
She has 4 of them now. Or 5. No, she has 4. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is she even alive? The book ended with her getting stabbed.
Yeah.
I don't think the gods or whatever are gonna let her die. They have a plan for her.
I'm like, what if, because like they said, they're rewriting shit to make them forget. What if there's actually 10 and that's what her mom is?
Okay. Her mom ages though. That's what's weird. Maybe she's so old you're just starting to see the aging.
Yeah, because I mean that little old guy at the coronation, he ended up dying and gave her his crown. There's just so much, and I'm freaking pissed. Like, the next book better be fucking amazing.
When does it come out? We Googled. I think it's next year.
Yeah, July 14th of 26.
26 is a big year as well. Interesting. All in all, I do think it was a good book. I think it was the best of the 3. It pissed me off at the beginning, pissed me off at the end, but there was little nuggets of good.
Yeah. Yeah. The way they both realized that they wanted to be mated or should be mates. And the way she was like, what if we just have some mortals build us a house? I was like, that's kind of shitty. I mean, I get you're wanting to give your dad's friends jobs or work, but what the fuck?
If it's what they do for a living, maybe. Like, she wants to support their business. But if not. But also the way she was like, he got stock still.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he wants.
Yeah. It's like, also, is he just not wanting to scare her by agreeing to it? And like, okay, very gently, we're gonna go very slowly because any big moves scare the fuck out of you and you run away. Or
Yeah.
burn the place down.
He also was like, earlier had said, like, I want whatever you're willing to give. So I think he left that open to, I would be your mate. I would do whatever. So when she said that, I think she knew he's good with whatever I want to do. But I'm just planting the seed because she realized that it only scared her because of Henry. Thank God we finally kicked that motherfucker to the curb. What a book 1 and 2 Dane Atos piece of shit. Tamlin.
Yeah. And then even the fucking girl. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean for it to happen. And it was fucking happening before they got engaged.
Yep. It was happening long before.
Ugh. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, it'd be one thing if, like, when they separated, because obviously she was having a thing with Luther, but for it to go on long before, and the fact that it didn't bother her, she just laughed, I was like, yeah, it better not bother you.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm glad she finally got rid of him. We finally have our happily ever after with Luther, hopefully. I love Luther. He's a good book boyfriend, in my opinion. He's great.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't expect the cousin to be gay. I don't care. I just didn't see it coming. I expected a Cassian level, flirty, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I guess they never really, like, had him flirting with women or whatever until they were at that one place with all the mind control people. And he was like, no offense, ladies, you're not my type. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't expect it, but good for him.
Yeah.
I like his relationship with that other guy. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I had another thought, but now it's gone. So it's a good thing, but I think the fact that they spent the 2 days in the library and she was reading, just literally looking at each page, I think that is going to come into play in her year of solitary confinement. She's just going to be able to read through all of this old information, and she's going to come out with this huge plan to destroy the fucking world. And she's going to stop taking shit from small people like fucking Lance and her mom. And she's going to be this big badass queen of all the lands.
No, I love that, and I hope that's true. I hope she comes out with an Aelin Galathinius level master plan. I really do. I think she's is going to be the queen of everything, and she's going to set up councils for each. That's my prediction. Like, she loved their council thing. Yeah. I think she's going to rule it all, do the councils, and, but she's going to live in...
Lumnos?
I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking she'd live, like, on the property where she burned her house down, but I'm sure she'll have palaces everywhere.
Ooh, let's talk about that, too.
Was that in this book or the last book?
I thought it was this one, where they discovered that the ground where she burned her house down
was Godstone.
Was Godstone.
That tells me that her mom is descended from the gods or something.
Yeah.
Because they said they haven't been able to make it.
Yeah.
They only have the certain amount that was with the Fortos guy.
Yeah.
She burned down the Fortos Godstone door too, and that couldn't be done. And she did that.
Yeah.
And then Luther's like, oh, that was just iron.
No, the fucking...
How does she have the flame? She has the flame from them. The fact she has gifts from all of them. Maybe
she had
her
that
mom...
purple flame, remember?
Yeah.
Too. Like, she bought it because it was pretty, and it clung to her.
That ended up being the kingdom that she got the crown of.
Yeah.
That other one. The mountain one. And so I'm like, she's got to be descended straight from one of the gods or something.
Oh,
like the parent, not the siblings.
Yeah. Is it just me, or did you picture, like, little bitty, like, people with the little voices of the people from the Lavender Fire? That, like, were talking to her?
No, they were...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I did not picture full size at all. That's funny. Yeah. No, there's a part of me that thinks her dad is not another brother, that he's actually the dad of all of them. So she's a sibling of all the gods, which would explain why she can use all their powers and then absorb their powers, because she's actually their sibling, not their descendant.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what her dad's powers are, though. Because they haven't said that he can do everything like she can. Because if he can't, then we know she gets something from her mom. Or one of the gods came down while she was pregnant with, like, a Mary Joseph Jesus situation.
Yeah. Or what was that other book where the children were, like, blessed?
It was the Viking ones. A curse carved in where they had threesomes with gods.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, they can either have sex with them or they can just bless them in the womb. And maybe they just blessed them in the womb.
Mm-hmm. That was insane, but I think the Vikings actually thought that, so.
Oh, yeah. Or it was just a good excuse to be philanderers.
It's like, oh, Loki tricked me. Trickster Loki.
Tricked me into having sex with him.
Yep. That would probably get them away with every adultery ever.
God, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, is that all we've got?
That's all we got. We only yapped for way over time, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
So next week, tune in to You Belong Here or Don't Belong Here by Megan Miranda. We'll be discussing that. So if you have the opportunity to read it before we put that out, follow us on socials, leave us a comment. We put out new episodes every week. And we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.